Okay, this regards.
Ruben Amorim has never been a man to speak without purpose, and after the dust settled from the Manchester derby, his words quietly sent shockwaves through the football world, especially among Manchester United supporters paying close attention. While the derby itself once again showed how brutal and unforgiving elite football can be, Amorim's post-match reflections went far beyond 90 minutes. Speaking with the calm confidence of a coach who understands football identity, structure, and long-term vision, the Sporting CP boss delivered a message that many United fans instantly connected with. It wasn't a rant, it wasn't hype, it was a measured, thoughtful statement that felt more like a warning and a challenge rolled into one. Amorim made it clear that derbies are not decided by talent alone. According to him, they are decided by belief, bravery, and the courage to impose an identity, even when the pressure is suffocating. That single idea struck a nerve with United fans who have watched their club search for consistency and authority in the biggest matches. What made the statement even more powerful was the way Amorim referenced Manchester United without mocking them or exaggerating the gap. Instead, he spoke with respect. He acknowledged the club's history, its global pull, and the expectation that comes with wearing that badge. But he also pointed out a hard truth that elite managers understand very well: history does not win modern derbies. Structure does, clarity does, conviction does. For United supporters, this felt less like criticism and more like honesty. Amorim highlighted how teams that dominate derbies are usually the ones who know exactly who they are before the first whistle blows. Not teams chasing moments, but teams controlling them. Not players reacting emotionally, but players executing a plan with confidence. Listening to those words, many fans couldn't help but reflect on United's ongoing journey, one filled with flashes of brilliance, but also moments where control slips away at the highest level. Real fans don't just watch, they subscribe. Are you one of them? What really turned heads was Amorim's emphasis on youth, hunger, and accountability. He spoke about trusting players who are brave enough to demand the ball when the stadium is hostile, players who don't hide when momentum shifts. That message resonated deeply with United fans who have long believed the club's future lies in fearless footballers who understand what the badge represents. Amorim didn't say Manchester United are far off. In fact, his tone suggested the opposite. He implied that the foundations are visible, but football at the elite level punishes hesitation. According to him, the difference between competing and conquering is often mental clarity, not money or fame. That subtle detail is why his statement felt shocking to many. Not because it was loud, but because it was accurate. For a manager who has been heavily linked in football conversations across Europe, Amorim's comments naturally sparked debate. Fans began asking questions. Is he describing what United are becoming? Or what they still need to become? Is this admiration from afar, or a professional assessment of a sleeping giant still learning how to roar again? From a United fan's perspective, the takeaway is clear. Respect from top managers isn't given out cheaply. Amorim didn't flatter, he challenged, and sometimes, that's exactly what a club with Manchester United's ambition needs to hear. The derby may have ended, but the conversation it sparked continues. Amorim's words reminded everyone that football cycles are real. Dominance shifts, power changes hands, and clubs that stay patient, brave, and true to a clear vision eventually find their moment again. For Manchester United fans, this isn't a time for panic or denial. It's a time for belief with realism. Progress isn't always linear, but respect from one of Europe's sharpest young managers shows that United are still very much part of football's biggest conversations. And make no mistake, when respected voices speak like this, the football world listens. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for breaking football transfer updates, analysis, and exclusive content on United Pulse TV.